3 rounds of discussion with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from a Zoom call in Columbia, South Carolina, Matthew, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. And his opponent from a Zoom call in Atlanta, Georgia, Daniel, aka the Executioner. Take it away, Matthew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 31 of Add-ons with the Unbreakable Spirit
and the Executioner, Daniel Travis.
Yes, we have 3 topics for you. 2 of them are sort of the same, but at the same time not.
Topic
but let's
1.
run through them to let you know. As my co-host sort of said while I was doing a thing. Topic 1 is MJF's unscripted and unfiltered promo on AEW Dynamite.
Or was it a new Pike Bomb? Number 2,
guys, it's a WWE Premium Live Event weekend. You know what that means.
Pay-per-view, whatever.
Prediction battle.
We got it.
This one is for NXT in your house.
Yeah, and we got number 3.
The prediction battle for Hell in a Cell. When we get to each of those individual topics, we will tell you the punishments.
And they're not something you want to watch. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, but let's roll into topic number 1.
Yeah. That's topic 1. MJF's Pike Bomb of a promo. Like, what the hell's going on with MJF? Because
I mean, he is clearly not happy in AEW.
Well, hey, hang on. Before we even get, because keep in mind, something very, very, very similar to this happened with CM Punk over a decade ago.
Yeah, you're right.
So, the major question I need to ask is, with MJF, is this a work? Is this a shoot?
And don't worry, I have the timer going.
Good. Is this a
work?
work?
For a few seconds, but
yeah, okay, that's great. But is it a work? Is it a shoot? Is it a work shoot?
I don't think it's a shoot promo. I think this is legitimate.
What are your thoughts? Yeah.
With the intensity he was talking, he is clearly not happy with his current place of employment.
I mean, like, to be honest, MJF kind of has a point. I mean, the dude's only 26, and yet you're kind of not really doing anything with this guy. To be honest, he kind of has a point.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
But it's not like he'd be... If he had said any of the dookie that he said as an employee, he wished for his future endeavors.
I mean, if WWE wants to go back to the Attitude Era, to the Ruthless Aggression Era, MJF is the guy to bring it back.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I did watch the promo on YouTube. I don't have it memorized word for word, and I doubt you do too.
No. But,
just insane.
Like, I mean, like, I have to be honest here. MJF, for how young he is one of the best talkers in professional wrestling nowadays. Period.
Yeah, like, he's on par with his former rival CM Punk.
I mean, I think that's what made the rivalry so good. but to be okay, with MJF, you don't know what to think because if you think about it, MJF said he said in his promo, he's like, hey, would you treat me well if I was the next WWE superstar?
Yeah, I heard that and I was like, like I wish I had filmed my reaction to it.
Yeah. And then he ended the promo with calling his boss a fucking mark.
Yeah.
And then here's the more interesting shit. Apparently, after the commercial break, I found a video on TikTok of it, but apparently after he cut that promo, CM Punk ran onto the ring and MJF left.
Wow.
So, to answer this question, I mean, like, with MJF's promo skills, and then MJF is one of those wrestlers where he actually, I hate to be the guy to say this, but MJF is one of the few wrestlers that actually makes me give a shit about professional wrestling because you never really know what the hell this guy's going to say.
Plus the guy who watches superheroes almost every day of the week.
Oh, shut the fuck up. But
hey, at least I'm committed to watching the sport that gave us the idea to start this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, because with MJF's promo skills, like I was saying, is that he actually keeps me intrigued of what's going on. Where most professional wrestlers just like, meh, who gives a shit. But MJF actually, like, every time this guy shows up on Dynamite, it's always, what the hell is this guy about to say?
Yeah.
What are you? Well, like, really, what are your thoughts?
And I don't think anyone was expecting what we saw, what
everybody saw last night.
What we saw earlier this week.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this, Matthew?
My thoughts, like, I'm still having trouble processing it. Like, the fact that someone could be that mad. Like, when CM Punk cut the pipe bomb in 2011, he basically spoke cool, calm, and collected. MJF was shouting.
Yeah. I mean, like, MJF because keep in mind, the dude is only 26 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean, because I gotta be honest, if MJF went to WWE, I mean, it would be interesting. It would, hell, I think it would definitely give some credibility to NXT. I think it would actually want me to actually give a shit about NXT 2.0.
I think MJF was so fired up that he misused the term mark, actually.
Really?
Yes. I just Googled what is a mark in wrestling. And this was something we actually didn't cover in our Wrestling 101 segment on the Christmas or New Year's special. Oh, shut up. And according to Google, the term mark, and perhaps the most commonly used term among wrestling fans, to be a wrestling mark is to be someone who buys into the emotion and characteristics of the storyline and character. All wrestling fans are marked, some to different levels of it than others. And so in a sense, he's right, but he's also not in a way because Tony's kind of the boss. But anyways, the timer went off. We're out of time for this segment, and we'll
Trust
be
me.
back.
Well, hang on. But before we wrap this up, I will say this is a topic that we will keep close eyes on because with MJF, we have no idea where this
Yeah,
thing
we'll
is
be
going to go.
keeping eyes on it, like the Sasha and Naomi situation. We'll be back with one of us pulling up the match card for NXT in your house this Saturday. Don't worry, I'll edit out your cussing. We're back for the first prediction of
Yeah.
the episode.
Yep.
It's for this Saturday's NXT in your house.
Yes.
I noticed it didn't have the word takeover in the name.
Yeah. Weird. But anyway, here are the matches in no particular order. All right. And before, Matthew, would you care to reveal to the audience what is the punishment?
I may get it wrong, but I'm willing to say it anyways. The loser of this one has to watch. If it's wrong, then I'll say the other one. And I'm pretty sure we've both seen this movie, if I'm thinking of the correct one. M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. And here we go. The prediction battle is this. For the NXT, the first match on the card that I'm going to cover is a singles match for the NXT North American Championship. We got Cameron Grimes versus
Carmelo
Hayes.
Okay, see, the interesting thing about this is Cameron Grimes, he doesn't have anyone in his corner. Meanwhile, Carmelo has Trick Williams.
Yeah. And supposedly the winner of this will have to deal with Sikoa. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go with the challenger, Cameron Grimes.
Did you mean the champion?
No, excuse me. No. I meant the challenger. Cameron Monaghan.
Carmelo.
Carmelo Hayes. I'm going with Carmelo Hayes.
All right. Well, I think Cameron Grimes is going to retain and go straight to the moon.
Ugh, such a weird catchphrase.
I mean, it is.
Okay. The next match is some team called it is Pretty Deadly, the current NXT
NXT Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, versus the Creed brothers, but there are actual stakes in this match. It is if the Creed brothers lose, they must leave Diamond Mine.
That's just a way of saying they're gonna win. So I'm going Creed brothers.
I'll go with the champions. Switch it up.
Well, plus,
Only
Pretty
other option.
Deadly is heels.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they're heels at least.
Okay. Coming up next is Braun Breaker, the current NXT champion.
Is this a title match?
Yep. Versus Joe Gacy, and if Breaker is disqualified, he will lose the championship.
Is it just disqualified or disqualified and counted out?
No, just disqualified.
Okay, see, that I feel like that needs to be cleared up because we've had situations in the past where if someone gets disqualified or counted out, they will lose the championship.
Yeah, it's only if he's disqualified.
Okay. And I feel like, despite the fact that I like Braun Breaker, because those who don't know, he's a
Second generation.
yeah. I feel like he has a very high risk of getting disqualified with how personal this rivalry is.
And probably will, and this is probably just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, we still don't know who those cloaked figures are. That's really annoying me.
Yeah. I'm. So who you go with?
I'm gonna go with Joe Gacy.
I'm gonna go with the Braun Breaker.
No, I don't think Joe Gacy is going to win. Because Braun, it's just a normal match.
Yeah, that is fair. The next match is for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. We got Toxic Attraction versus I forget who they're. Oh yeah.
Isn't it like Katana Chase and Kaden Carter?
Yeah. Those are the challengers for the NXT Women's Tag Team title versus Toxic Attraction. Now, personally, I'm fine with this match going either way. I just don't hope they just don't do what they did after Stand and Deliver, just randomly have a rematch for no reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Casey and Kaden.
I'm gonna go with Toxic Attraction.
Who you have the more dominant choice, but to be fair, what Casey used to call quote Team Ninja, or sorry, Casey, I meant Katana, but she was Casey Catanzaro.
Yeah. Anyway.
They longer.
Yeah, so it should be a good match. And then the next match, I know who I'm going to choose, but because I really don't want. All right, the next match.
I know what you're thinking of.
Yeah, is for the NXT Women's Championship, the 200-day rating, probably one of the most dominant NXT champions in a while, Mandy Rose versus the girl that sleeps a lot, Wendy Choo. Why the hell is Wendy Choo getting a title shot?
No idea.
I'm going to go with Mandy because I have no faith at all that Wendy Choo would even be a good champion. Honestly.
You know, somehow I knew you were going to pick the former Golden Goddess.
And
and leave me with the girl who the first few times she appeared on screen
you thought she was.
being
You're like, wait, that girl's asleep? What the? Is that her whole gift? And then we realized, wait, that's her entire shtick.
I accidentally started typing women's instead of Wendy. I don't know how to spell her last name, so I'm just doing first names for this one.
It's CHOOO. CH two O's.
CHOO?
Yeah, CHOO. All right, and the next match is a 6-man tag team match, but with some stakes. It is, Tony. It was Tony, the
D'Angelo?
Tony D'Angelo and his boys versus
Allegado del Fantasma?
yeah, versus Legado del Fantasma, but with some actual stakes.
Oh?
It says the loser must join the winning team stable.
So, basically, like, is one member of the losing team or every member?
Every member.
Let's face it, Tony's just agreeing to this match so they can get Electro Lopez in his stable.
Yeah, I mean, because, yeah, that is the last match on the card, and I am going with El Gato del Fantasma. Because they seem to be willing to do whatever it takes to win. That's my pick.
I guess I have no choice.
To go with Tony D.
Yeah, I already typed that in.
Let's see. On the cell. Okay.
I will create another table.
All right, and yeah, that is it. We'll be back with the third and final topic.
Yep. And we're back for the final topic of this episode. We've already gone into overtime, so why not go into more?
Yep. Yes. Which is taking place from CM Punk's hometown of Chicago, Illinois.
Yep, and again, 6 matches.
Yeah. But
Kinda underwhelming if you ask me.
yeah, but at least some of these matches actually have build up this time.
Yeah.
Okay. The first match I am going to cover is Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens in a normal match, surprisingly.
Yeah, but like I may have said to you, it doesn't really have a point to be a Hell in a Cell. We'll cover the only Hell in a Cell match later in the episode.
Maybe.
It's on the card.
Yeah, let's see. I am going with Kevin Owens.
All right.
And you were going with Elias. I mean Ezekiel. I mean Elias. I mean Ezekiel.
This is the day I learned I don't know how to spell Ezekiel.
Z Zexekiliel.
Easy.
Yeah.
So are you sure there's an X in there?
No, excuse me. Exekil. Excuse me. Anyway, you could look it up after we record.
Yeah, true.
Alright, and then the next match is a 201 handicap match. We got the almighty Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP. Yes, that storyline is still going for some reason.
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with the giant Omos and
MVP.
MVP.
Alright, I'll go with
Because
the
they have
baby.
they have the numbers advantage.
I'm going with Bob Lashley. Okay. The next match on the card is one of the few championship matches we have. We got Austin Theory,
Yeah.
versus Mustafa Ali for the United States Championship.
Yeah, I'm picking Mustafa Ali.
I'm gonna go with Theory because I have a theory that Austin Theory will win.
Because he'll cheat.
Yes, and I mean considering he's got Vince McMahon in his, considering he's Vince McMahon protege, he's yeah.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre 2009 code. He would like his storyline back.
That would be an interesting rivalry, I will say.
Yeah, but they're on different brands.
Anyway, yes. The next match is Bianca Belair.
Oh, the Triple Threat Women's Championship match.
Yes, the versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch in a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship.
Now, see, here's the thing. We have a 66.6% chance of a new champion and only a 33.3% chance of Bianca retaining.
Yeah. So, who are you going with?
Honestly, I'm going Bianca probably. It's not that I don't have faith in Asuka or anything, but it's I feel like they want to, like, Bianca is a pretty good competitor.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my video game went with Asuka. I am going to go with Big Time Bex.
Okay, Becky Lynch.
But anything's possible in a triple threat match.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yes. And one of the other matches on this card is a 6 mix tag team match, which is Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan versus Judgment Day.
I'm going the 2 members of the Bullet Club plus Liv Morgan.
I'm going with Judgment Day.
Like seriously, when you think about it, Liv is teaming with the founder and one of the leaders of the Bullet Club.
Yeah. And the next match, the only Hell in the Cell match on this card, which, in case anyone didn't even mention this, but in the opening promo to Monday Night Raw this past Monday, Seth might have kind of mentioned the former company that Cody Rhodes started.
You know, I completely missed that.
Yeah, he said, you and your little buddies were trying to take what I was trying to build over here, and you're not going to take a sledgehammer. Bless you. And he said, you're not going to take a sledgehammer to my throne.
That's not mentioning AEW, that's just making a reference to something he did.
Yeah, but
mentioning AEW would actually be saying AEW.
Well, he kind of mentioned it.
He didn't mention it by name.
So, he doesn't really need to mention it by name to mention it.
You know, Vince doesn't like people thinking about other wrestling promotions existing.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, we got the only Hell in the Cell match. We got Seth Rollins versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
I'm going Cody because if this isn't the blow-off, then I think Cody should win just to... If this is not the blow-off, to continue the feud, I feel like Cody would win just to spite Seth Rollins.
I mean, because the last time you got at WrestleMania Backlash, you chose what, Cody?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with Seth Rollins because keep in mind, the last time Cody Rhodes, the last time Cody Rhodes was in a Hell in a Cell match was back in 2009. But I also have another theory. A really interesting theory. And I don't know if this is possible. Because over the past couple of days, former WWE superstar Bray Wyatt has started to send out cryptic tweets recently. And people are theorizing that, hey, what if he returns at Hell in the Cell?
I have heard of these theories.
And that starts a build-up, that has started a rivalry with Cody Rhodes, because in case anyone here has forgot, Cody Rhodes was Husky Harris's mentor in NXT.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, I mean, it's possible, but who the hell knows?
As I said to you many times, only time will tell.
Literally, in a couple of days.
Yeah, but also people are speculating in that regard. Either he's returned to WWE or he's becoming all elite.
I mean, either one is possible, but yeah. Yeah. Those are, and also the punishment I forgot to mention is the loser has to watch the Halle Berry Catwoman movie, which, by the way, I don't know if anyone's known this, but Halle Berry is the only person to ever show up to accept the Razzie Award, which is the worst movie of the year award.
Yeah. And a little fun fact about this, like when we were talking with the man that helped us start this podcast, when we mentioned one of the punishments to be watching this movie, he actively said, "Oh my god, that was the worst," or something along those lines.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it for this episode, for the 31st episode. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, see ya. Roll that
Roll that
outro.
outro. Thank you for listening to At Odds, hosted by the Unbreakable Spirit,
And the Executioner.
edited by the Unbreakable Spirit. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MTS_life_0126.
You can follow me on Instagram at DanTravis21, and you can also follow me on the Twitter at DanTheExecutioner21.
And you can follow the podcast at Odds Podcast. We'll be back next week with more debates and discussions, but until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.
Thank you, losers.